I'm going to pull the bangs up at 90 degrees. What I don't like to do is comb the bangs straight down and cut across, because then we run into a situation where if we cut it too short, especially with a longer side part, the hair might not be left long enough to comb straight back. So I'm going to pull the hair straight up. I'm going to use the recession right here as my guide. So I'm going to pull it straight back to there, and I'm going to make a center cut. And I want to leave the front and the top a little bit longer, because that's what's going to make the shape of the haircut stand out. And as I said in the beginning of the video, I want to make sure that I don't cut too close as I work towards the back. So what I'm going to do is from the back, I'm going to comb and push it forward and over direct it away from the cowlick. Okay, now I've created my center guide, and I'm going to take 1 to 2 sections on each side until I run out of hair. All the while, I want to make sure that I'm keeping that comb parallel to the floor. I find my center guide. You can see it right there. So now, once we get to the side section, we're going to be working with 2 guides. We're going to be working with a center guide, and we're going to be working with an underneath guide that you can see there. So you always want to follow your guides. And it's a good idea not to cut past your center knuckle, because that's usually when you wind up cutting yourself. Now I'm going to comb the hair forward again, and I'm going to take one more section. I'm going to keep my fingers parallel to the floor. I don't want to round it. This is not a contour shaped haircut. I don't want to round it. Then he's not going to have enough weight in the corners to comb back. So I'm going to, again, over direct it back to where the recession is, pull my fingers up parallel to the floor. I can see my center guide and my previous guide, and that's all I'm going to cut. And if there's nothing there, then don't cut anything. Don't round your fingers. Okay, now we're going to do the same thing on the other side. I'm going to comb the hair forward again, and I'm going to take a section on the left center, over directing back to where the recession is. I can see my center guide. I'm taking very small sections, and I'm using a traveling guide. The smaller the sections you take, the more accurate your work is going to be. And then never lose sight of the cowlick in the back. Don't get anywhere near it. And a good thing to keep in mind is that it's only a cowlick if you cut it too short. So as long as you don't cut it too short, it's not going to stick up.